say, where are you going? I say, I'm going to LA. We have this conversation a little bit. I say, I'm being yelled at, have a good flight. I turn my phone off. I open my phone when I land. And you say, why are you being so cold? Did I miss something? I am your friend. Ramona is evil. I said, Bethenny, I'm not
the last thing I am.
I'm not sad. I have no idea why you would think that. Just stop, please. I want to enjoy the holiday. And then you say, I agree, but you seem sad. And then you said something about Ramona, which I'm not going to repeat. And I said, I'm off. I'm going to the spa. Christmas Day. Merry Christmas. I love you. Then a couple days later, it makes me sad. I miss you. For some reason, you think I betrayed you, which I did not. I said we shifted, and we did. You are so cold.
I said that.
Yes, you said that.
Right.
And I was, first of all, I'm at dinner with my friend who lost her husband. It's his birthday, right? So I say it's a lot and not a conversation for text. I'm relaxing. Please, let's talk. Let's talk after the New Year. XO. And she continues to text. Well, we're friends. I keep trying out. You're shutting me out. It's hurting my feelings. Never mind. It doesn't matter. I going on. It went on and on.
You don't hear her.
And then
she's hurting.
Okay, that was it.
So that doesn't seem.
So you're wondering, like, what's the big deal? What's so wrong? I'm saying, she's saying, geez, that's a lot. I'm saying, I love you, whatever. It's back and forth. It's a normal thing, right? But what's going on the show is I said one thing about you. I said, I thought that you didn't have a career. And you were talking badly about me for the whole season.
Oh my God, Bethenny, did I ever say I couldn't say anything
You guys need a
nicer about
Watch the show. You should watch the show.
Bethenny. Literally from the jump, it was a drumbeat.
You said negative things about me the whole season.
I think you both said negative things about each other, frankly.
Carole isn't married, doesn't have kids, and she doesn't have a career.
This is classic Bethenny, and when she's not happy, she's going to make everybody else miserable.
I was a taker of Carole to the Galapagos Islands, to the Bahamas with Adam, to the Hamptons. So Carole is America's house guest.
She's like a 12-year-old. She doesn't want to acknowledge anything that she said or did. She just wants to be the victim and say, you just don't like me anymore. We are grown-ups.
I don't know why Carole would sit there and let her walk around like that. You'd have to be a real moron to not notice that Dorinda has a clown smile on her face.
I don't crash and burn relationships the way some other people do.
Frankly.
Okay, what did I say that was negative? Up until the point where it was excruciating for me around the Mayflower
and the show, you're
Cartagena.
like, that's called lying. That's called a liar.
Yes.
You said things like that.
You lied about that. Well, because I'm just calling it as I see it. You lied.
I didn't lie about anything.
She never said anything really bad about you to me.
In the interviews, because she can't say it to my face.
Bethenny, all you did this season was bully.
Let's hear.
Brag and bitch.
Let's hear how I bully. Let's hear some examples.
Let's hear
an example.
Okay, excuse me.
Let's hear an example.
I will give you an example.
Let's do it.
It started with Tinsley and I.
That was a bashing and a bullying.
That you two are friends?
I'll tell you, because you know I can't even remember them all.
Copious research.
No, because I couldn't even remember all the insults and passive aggressive stuff.
The only two things I said all season was that you didn't have a career.
Oh yeah,
that was it, really. That was it. And what?
Oh my God.
You didn't have a child.
That was it.
First, I'm a clingy girlfriend who's thick as thieves. Then
Ooh,
I'm an unavailable.
So bullying. Are you going to be okay?
Okay. Are we going to do this? Are you going to continue?
Okay?
Are you going to continue to bully me, or am I going to be able to speak?
No.
Am I going to be able to speak?
I just want to make
Bethenny?
sure you're a clingy girlfriend. I'm sorry.
Are you going? Am
I'm
I
going
going
to
to be able to
anger
speak?
management
Am I going to be able to speak?
Sure. Go ahead.
Okay, go on.
Bethenny, let her speak.
So
I
she
will.
called
Go
you a
ahead,
clingy
Okay, no, it
girlfriend.
goes on.
You're the least clingy person I know. You're very independent.
Then I'm an unavailable girlfriend who.
Ooh, you're unavailable?
Oh my God.
What else do we
What
have?
she does is she creates this narrative, this false narrative about me, this false narrative that I'm some girl who's this,
her
this,
favorite
and this.
word.
It's completely false.
Okay.
Half of it is lies.
So she said you're a clingy girlfriend.
Yes.
I'm an unavailable girlfriend who doesn't text or answer her phone. I'm not wanted in Puerto Rico because apparently I care more about clothes than causes. In fact, I cut my hair. Now all I care about is hair. I post some things on Instagram of me and my friends, like selfies. All I care about is selfies. I'm sad, I'm lonely, I'm in pain over a breakup. I'm a know-it-all politician with a dead husband. I'm a puppet, I'm unself-aware, and I'm
I didn't say puppet, Ramona did.
I'm unself-aware, and I'm self-involved. I'm superficial. I'm a high-maintenance,
I think Bethenny's talking about herself when she's talking about you.
Husbandless, childless, jobless. First of all, my husband died. Second of all, if he hadn't died, we'd have a kid. And as far as I can tell, we have the same careers. But like,
I don't think that we do.
Okay, the most disturbing one of all, and it started in the Berkshires when you age shamed me.
This is ridiculous. That you at this table would go and be a 7-year-old and go, she called you a loser. How old are you?
My
I know you want to be 45, but don't act 7.
and said, I wanted to be 45. And it did not stop until Columbia. You were still
I didn't age shame you. I talked about the fact that you won't accept your age. I didn't age shame the age that you actually are.
That's age shaming.
No, that's age shaming. It's age shaming.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
when
so
you say to a woman, oh, you just want to be 45, who's 54, who's never once lied about her age and literally gave myself a 50th birthday.
I wish that you would live in and embrace the age that you actually are versus trying to be something you're not.
That's age shaming, Bethenny.
No, it's not. Calling someone old is age shaming.
So she just said, you're a bully, you called me names all season, and then she just read off a long list of that you called her. So what's your reaction to that?
So if saying that she's unavailable is bullying, and this list that is so weak.
I wouldn't say half of those things to an enemy, Bethenny.
You said
half
50 times those things to me.
Half
50
of
times.
Those things. All I said all season was how proud I was of you.
You called me a narcissist twice. You said, oh, that was a performance about the Nutcracker. You said this is just a narrative that she creates. Sociopaths do things like this. You said, oh my God,
Bethenny,
this is
all
toxic.
I said was how proud I was.
Nobody else
by the
saw it
time
that
we
way.
got to Cartagena, I couldn't take it anymore.
Nobody saw it that way.
I couldn't take it anymore.
Why wasn't I a narcissist a year ago? All of a sudden, I became a narcissist. I have mental disorders. It's a lot.
I didn't say you had mental disorders,
well,
but that was before I saw Cartagena.
Is a disorder. Last year, you didn't feel any of this?
I sort of. It crossed my mind.
Well, let me get in here for 1 second. Carole, at the finale, you said to Bethenny, I'm sure we'll find her way back. But reading your blogs, it seems like things have gotten worse.
Yeah, well,
I just want to read something you said. You said, in Bethenny's myopic world, she's the judge, jury, and executioner. Her narcissistic point of view doesn't permit any dissenters. She's incapable of having a conversation where she isn't in control of the entire narrative, hers and everyone else's, regardless of the truth. She lies about us over and over and over.